Welcome to Unscripted, Uncut, Uncensored, the show that I shoot from my phone that is totally improvised, and you won't see a cut in this bad boy at all, and you won't. Another thing that you will never encounter in this video series is me watching my fucking language. Which brings us to topic 1. Words. Well, there's a saying about words, and this goes two ways. Because there are those who believe that we should go back to the days of the Hays Code, when certain words weren't allowed in movies at all if they were to be approved by basically the predecessor to the present ratings system, where we have PG, PG-13 as of 1984, R, and NC-17. Personally, I love the ratings system better when it's applied fairly. There have been way too many motion pictures have gotten threatened with NC-17s for things that barely should have been R. I mean, especially in the digital age. And I have DVDs in my library that are rated NC-17. I'm not saying Showgirls is the best example of a film, although it wasn't bad. A lot of people hated it, but it really wasn't that bad. People, by the time they are 10 years old in this day and age, see things that are far worse than the most graphic thing in that film. That's my point. We really need to rethink the rating system. But there are still those who say that the word fuck should not be allowed in motion pictures. I say fuck that. Hey, this video is already R-rated, essentially by the standards of the modern rating system. Most times, if you use the word fuck more than once, it's an automatic R, which means probably over 50% of the work that I've ever made is R-rated. That's okay. I use the F word, sorry. I mean, I say the word fuck a lot. There's a actually, there's a scene in Forrest Gump where the character says, and I cannot do a southern accent well to save me, but I'll try. Where the character says he liked to say the F word a lot. Yeah, that sucked. Well, it's not that I like to say the F word. I'm sorry. It's not that I like to say fuck. It's that there are times where the only appropriate thing to say is fuck. And the point of saying fuck is that it's not appropriate. I get that. Okay, that was totally a Firefly reference. But, yeah, there's a saying about words. It is one of those, okay, what was it they used to say? Sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Now, that's not entirely true in all scenarios, because words do hurt sometimes. Sometimes people are so cruel with words, and it can be people who are downright close to you. We're now on topic 2. Also about words, and blocking and other things. people will be so hateful and abusive to you that the only dignified thing you can do is block them and decide, okay, if I have to have dealings with you outside social media, that's fine. Frankly, you're dead to me. Unless I hear 2 words with 0 excuses that you're probably never going to utter out of your mouth anyway, because, and I don't call my opinions facts like you do. So, my opinion that, not the fact that, my opinion that you're a know-it-all who is obsessed with being right, jealous of those who are successful, and the only way you can feel better about yourself is to knock other people down, well, that's fine. You got your final digs in. You're never communicating with me again in a manner that I don't approve. And your social media privileges with me are revoked because I revoked them. Yeah, maybe that is a little pronoid. But it's kind of funny when people who are pronoid accuse you of being pronoid. That's... Excuse me, spring allergies. That was the best laugh I got in ages. And yeah, and you can probably tell who I blocked because I live in the same house with somebody who didn't block them, and, you know, that's fine. You want to have dealings with people like that, that's your business. I wouldn't ask you not to. But